Yo. So, Pikachu. It seems that with adjusting for Peach moving down a bit in your tier list, it would seem we have Pikachu in about the same spot. We seem to generally agree. Pikachu has a lot of tools that I think are pretty easy to use at relatively low level, and one of the most terrifying of them, in my opinion, would have to be Up Air. Pikachu Up Air is fast, and it sends at a pretty brutal downward angle, if I'm not making that up.
I believe it's attached to the final frames of the move. It sends at pretty much a meteor angle, and it just, if you catch a Spacey while they're recovering with this move, they just get sent to the blast zone. It is, if you're the Pikachu, very satisfying. If you're the Spacey, horrific.
I'm gonna unplug my controller kind of feeling. And along with Up Air, Pikachu Up Smash is, of course, is it the strongest uncharged Up Smash? Is that correct?
It is the strongest uncharged Up Smash in the game. Stronger than Fox's. And if you've played any Melee, you know how strong Fox Up Smash is.
It is a terrifying move. In general, Pikachu is just a scary character to play against.
Up Smash, Up Air, terrifying. All the rest of the aerials work wonders, especially Nair. Now, I don't use Nair a whole lot, and I'm the Pikachu player here. But Nair at a low level, I'd imagine, is really good. It's super fast. It'll just tack on percent. That's really the only weakness I'd say Pikachu has. And the only thing keeping him out of top tier is, yes, Pikachu has Up Air and good aerials, but they don't do a whole lot of percent, and so it's hard to get those kills that aren't Gimps outside of Up Smash. Pikachu is just strong, and the recovery. Holy crap, Pikachu's recovery is the best in the game. I don't care what anyone else says. It is absolutely ridiculous. Pika! I'm looking at the characters we have left to rank, and we both agree on Puff.
Yeah.
Top tier, absolutely, no question about it. Too many amazing tools. At a low level, you will not be hitting those ridiculous rests, but you still have that crazy back air. You can still just spam those amazing aerials, but her weakness of dying ridiculously early, she's so light, it still takes effect at our low level.
I think the difference between Puff at a low level and Puff at top level, while not super severe in terms of tier list placement, I think in terms of playstyle, it's definitely very different, because you're not going to be hitting rest as consistently at a low level, but the thing is, the low level players you're going to be playing against are going to get hit by moves like back air or up air, things like that, a lot more consistently, and it kind of evens out. Puff might not have the kind of trump card that she normally has if you're not, good enough to really call out people's tech rolls, that kind of thing. But just her general aerials, and especially back air, of course, really make her a force to be reckoned with. It seems we agree that she's bottom of top tier, but she definitely belongs there in top tier.
Rest, you're not going to be hitting consistently. I mean, up air rest isn't too hard, and I definitely remember the night of the incident when you're playing Fox.
I'll roll
you had
the
your
clip,
side
yeah.
being red. Yes.
Yeah. For those who haven't seen it, we're gonna get to my opinions on Fox soon.
Yeah. Speaking of opinions on Fox, let's do it. Fox, you've got Fox above Puff. I've got Fox a little bit higher. Why is Fox worse than Captain Falcon?
There is no denying that Fox is good at low level. Like, even without being able to pull off crazy shine combos and that kind of thing, Fox's back air, Fox's up air, Fox's up smash, Fox's nair, Fox's even just basic
up throw.
Up throw. I forgot about up throw. Yeah, Fox has all of these, frankly, just incredible tools. They're ridiculously good compared to everybody else on the tier list. And, this isn't me trying to sound like some full 20xx believer, but, compared to, compared to Dr. Mario, who we were kind of praising a lot, Fox just has things that work more consistently, more effectively, do more damage, that kind of thing. The character is crazy. Now, anybody who's played an extensive amount of Fox, it might just be me, but this character's disadvantage, man. I get comboed super hard. Fox is super light. Fox is also a fast faller, so he gets hit in a lot of combos. And part of the issue, this is definitely just a personal thing, but it's something that affects me a lot. Fox is very fast. So fast that sometimes it almost feels like you can't properly control him. Fox is really... he's incredible until he gets hit, and then after he gets hit, he's just really, really great instead of incredible.
I'd agree. That's part of what makes Melee beautiful and somewhat balanced. It's just some semblance of balance.
A little bit.
Yeah, Fox is amazing, but he's a fast faller, so he will get into a disadvantaged state and have a hard time getting out of it, especially at low level when DI is just awful. I think, though, for me, why I have him third instead of fourth like you is his advantage is so good and so oppressive against other characters that the disadvantage, every upward sending move he has is just
ridiculous. Busted.
Oh my god. I can't handle it. I main Ganon, and Ganon against Fox is probably my hardest matchup, even harder than Falco. Fox is just so oppressive, even without Shine. Like Logan, he can wave Shine. He's put in the practice. He's a tech guy. But you know what? I'm gonna bring him up again. Our friend the Bowser main. All he did was down throw up smash and just spam up smash. And if I wasn't playing Ganon, I would lose against his gimmick Fox. Fox is just so good. He just has so many good moves.
Something you briefly touched on that I think we brushed past a little quickly is Fox's up B. Like, all of his up moves are good, but just the range of Fox's up B. It is a very, very good recovery in a game that doesn't have a lot of those. As far as ranking Fox on this tier list goes, I think we might want to talk about Captain Falcon first before we can really...
I think we should.
Weigh who's better.
I think it is hilarious and says a lot that we both agree he is better than Puff. And in any other scenario, even mid-level, let alone high level, he is not going to be better than Puff. But at low level, dealing with that move and that combination of moves, say it,
combo.
Say it.
Stomp knee.
We talking a lot about oppressive when we get to this top tier. Stomp knee in general, that forward air is busted.
Every time I hit stomp knee, I apologize, or at least most of the time. I don't remember who said this, but somebody made a joke about how when you're playing Falcon, you hit the stomp, you can leave, go make a sandwich, come back, and then hit the knee. It's really like that.
It's ridiculous. It is absolutely absurd. You can hit the stomp, and if they're above 100%, not exaggerating, you can taunt and then knee. You have enough time. It is absurd. But enough about stomp knee. It takes more than just one gimmick to be in the top tier. What else makes Falcon good?
Besides stomp knee, just raw knee in and of itself is a very, very good move. Besides that, stomp on its own is a good move. Most of his aerials, trying to think of... No, all of his aerials actually are at the very least good. At the very least on the upper end. I think he has quite a lot of combo potential. Just maybe combo isn't the best word, but follow-up potential.
Yes. At low-level play, it's hard to get those true combos because... he's so fast that, again, kind of with Fox, it's hard to really properly control him. But getting follow-ups is easy because his up air is big, his nair is active for a ton of frames, knee really follows up into itself quite easily, and stomp.
What I think is keeping Falcon from being really high are just his specials in general, and specifically up B, the one you're going to be using most often. Falcon's recovery is not very good. I'm honestly shocked each time I play him by just how bad his recovery is. Like, it doesn't look that bad at a glance, but you're really not going to be making it back to stage a lot of times when you feel you should be.
Falcon's a guy who likes to go off stage. He likes to go in deep with those knees. He wants to get those sick edge guards, but his recovery is really bad, and he falls super fast. I think the main thing holding him back is he's not as ridiculous as the characters that we will seemingly put above him. But knee. He's still good. He's still got the knee.
Without question, he's a very, very good character. Now, the question is he better than Fox? I think they both have incredible strengths, especially in their aerials, and they both have pretty bad, I wouldn't necessarily say Falcon has as bad of a disadvantaged state because of his weight, but he gets comboed, he's a fast faller, and off stage he has a much harder time recovering than Fox. It's hard to say. I think part of the reason I lean towards Falcon being better is because a lot of his more basic two-hit combos, stomp knee, that kind of thing, a lot of his bread and butter strategies, they feel to me a little easier and a little safer. Running in and getting a stomp, it doesn't feel like, even if you do get hit, you're not going to be as hard punished as running in and trying to drill shine someone as Fox, which is something I do way too much, and I get very punished for it.
Though.
It does. When it works, it feels good. When it doesn't work, I am very sad.
Okay, I'm gonna trust your opinion here because I play Ganon, not Falcon. I play Falco, not Fox. And you are good at both of those characters. And so if you say Falcon is better than Fox because Fox is harder to control and all those other reasons, then I'll trust you. I will. Let's go with that.
Yeah. Though I do want to clarify, he's not very much better than Fox. They are very close. Like, the way I see it,
super close.
Fox and Falcon and Falco and Marth are kind of like two pairs that are in the same position on the tier list.
Oh, yeah.
I give Falcon the edge just barely, but they both have really super strong strengths and some pretty awful weaknesses that, if you don't learn to work around them, and at low level, you're probably not going to be doing that. You're going to struggle. So that's why they're not the top of top tier.
It's time we talk about Marth.
I have some strong words about Marth. And
strong feelings.
Yeah, keep in mind, I enjoy playing as Marth. I think he's a very satisfying character to play. A lot of his follow-ups are very intuitive, but the issue is Marth can just spam the C-stick, and you know what? It kind of works. If you're doing it completely mindlessly, you're probably still going to lose, but Marth's aerials, forward air is a big one. Also down air, if you can hit the tipper hitbox. Back air is pretty solid. Up air is good. Nair is not quite as good, but still useful. All of Marth's aerials, you can just throw them out, and a lot of the time, you're going to be successful. And of course, F Smash. Who can forget Marth F Smash? It is ridiculous, honestly. It's relatively safe.
Busted.
It's not super safe, but it's a lot safer than Fox F Smash or Falcon F Smash for the reward it gets.
On Dreamland, Marth F Smash is close to being balanced. On every other stage, it is completely busted. The tipper on that move is just ridiculous. That move structure is exactly like Smash Ultimate's Ganon's Doria. It just encompasses everything, and it just hits. You combine that with this magical little button on the top of the controller. It's purple. It's the smallest one on the machine, and it causes his hand to just expand 3 times the size of its actual in-game shown size, and it just grabs everything. And then you push down on the C-stick, and then you push left on the C-stick if you're facing right, and it just will kill. The bottom line is, grab.
Oh, man. It's
forget,
infamous.
Not
for
to
a
just
reason.
F Smash is great. Yes, it's amazing. But the grab, it is, oh my god. Even without chain grabbing, Marth will get follow-ups off of down throw or up throw or forward throw. And honestly, it's not that hard to do a rudimentary two grab chain grab. You grab them, which first of all, that's super easy. You throw them and then you throw them again, and I think most level players could do that.
And let's not forget the recovery. Marth is a very good recovery. There's not much more to say on that. He just makes it back to stage.
I think the true testament to Marth and why I put him top tier is because he's easy to play and gets amazing results. The thing that set Marth over the edge for me is within my first weeks of playing Melee, Logan told me about the Ken combo. I'd never even seen any footage of it. And I pulled it off as Marth. And that's not a testament to me as a player. Marth is he just makes sense. He might be a little on like the floaty side, but other than that, dude with a sword makes sense. And his sword is good. And so therefore, he is good.
Marth in general is super intuitive. And out of all of the characters, I can get the most results out of Marth with the least amount of playtime. Like all of the top tiers, ignoring Puff because I don't play all that much Puff. Fox and Falco, I practice Shine Tech. Falcon, I practice trying to hit the knee. Marth, I just get in there, turn my brain off, and start flicking the C-stick. I think maybe we ought to move on to the final character, and the other character that I would say is very intuitive. Alright, I'm gonna level with you guys. Falco. I'm not a big fan of fighting Falco, especially after what happened to me a few hours ago.
Just today, we were playing some Melee, getting ready for this collaboration. I'm sorry.
Thank you. It means a lot to hear you say that, but I don't know if I can move on.
I mean, we were there on Pokemon Stadium, and the combo, it just kept going. It wouldn't stop. I don't even remember who he was playing. It doesn't matter. You were playing Fox, which confirms what you're saying about Fox. But I wasn't even using Shine. Maybe once, and I guarantee it didn't hit. This character just makes so much sense. All of his normals are so good. F Smash, we got our friend, my man, Longlegs. That's what we'll call him. If you know him, you know. He plays Puff usually, but he plays Falco occasionally too. And he will traverse the stage using F Smash. And me and Logan, we're high level players as far as, like thought wise. We will understand to not walk into the F Smash. But we can't help it. It's so big and so good. It's busted.
Falco just has a lot of tools that can be thrown out, well, not F-Smash really in this case, but that can be thrown out with a relatively low risk and really high reward. Of course, down air is one of the big ones. It's very satisfying to hit, and it really sucks to be hit by. Laser, of course, if you don't even have to double laser. If you can just short hop laser, it's pretty ridiculous.
F-Smash isn't even his best move, and it's so busted. Yeah, you've got lasers, which, like you said, ignoring double lasering, short hop lasers are good. It's that stinking downer. I think
It really is.
I'm gonna have to agree with you and put him number one. At low level, Falco's advantage is it doesn't matter who you're playing. Falco's advantage is so good that he will keep you in disadvantage forever, especially at low level play, because you don't have the DI to get out of it. You just have to hope the Falco messes up or you get a stupid crazy tech, which happens to Logan a lot. And he's still, that's the only reason why what happened today happened. We were on Pokemon Stadium. The stage was transitioning. He was in disadvantage. He couldn't tech because the stage was being wacky. So it just kept going. We paused halfway. It was like halfway through the game. He was down to stock. I was about to take that next stock. He stopped not because he was going to say, "Good job, Hut. That was a cool combo." He stopped for his mental health and safety. Falco destroys people, both body and soul, in-game and out of game.
I distinctly remember when I paused, I said simply, "I don't think I want to play this anymore."
And then I quit out, and that was the end of that match.
I know this character is horrific to play against. So when he paused, I was like, yeah, fair enough. I was feeling good. But
I
you know, a
bet
few
you
hours
were.
later, when that dopamine's run off, I mean, I'm just feeling sorry now.
I think the final thing I want to say on Falco, you know, I play both species a bit. They're not my mains, but they're kind of like in a secondary main position. You know, I switch between them. Falco's shine is a lot easier to use than Fox's.
Very intuitive.
Because it sends the opponent up, and then you jump up, and you use down air to send them back down. Rinse, repeat. You know, it's not quite that simple, but at a low level, it's a lot easier to get like a basic Falco shine combo than Fox, because with Fox, you know, you send them horizontally, you kind of have to wave shine out of it if you want to get anything off of it, which is a lot harder than just jumping out and down airing. Putting Falco at top then, with Marth second.
Yeah.
There were a few characters that we left out because we didn't quite
That is true.
know
We
where
got
put
to really quick. Let's talk about Roy and Pichu. Where do we want to put these guys? I think. Okay, is Roy bottom tier or low tier to you?
Roy is low tier.
Now, is he worse than Ness?
Yes, I would say so.
All right, I can deal with that. That's all right. It's not all right, but okay.
I mean, we can.
I mean, it's fine. Whatever. I don't care.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, listen. Roy, you know, he has funny F smash, but that's not quite as consistent as funny back air. Is my reasoning.
Thank you for putting it into simple terms for me. That's all I needed to hear.
You're
I
welcome.
100% agree. Is Pichu better than Ness?
No, I would say no.
Yeah. Okay, then that is our tier list.
There it is.
There it is.
And there
That is it.
That is
That is the official, absolutely official. Tell all your friends.
low level
Tell your mom.
melee tier list. This is it.
This is low level melee.
You know, Hud and I. Thanks for watching. That's it, folks. Thank you so
Get
much
in.
for watching this tier list. Get in and hold on. Where is it? There it is. Just look at this. Just watch this GIF. I love this character. That's all. Thanks for watching.